So again, I've uploaded this on there already. So if you guys didn't take the time to already have it, that's fine. I'm just gonna do this on the screen so you're able to see it, and when you have free time or after the class, go ahead and print it out and see if you're able to do it on your own. Now again, this is not what I'm going to be testing you on, okay? I'm not going to make it that complicated because in QuickBooks we never dealt anything as complicated as this, okay? And same thing in the real world, but this is just in case either one of us makes mistakes, whether we wrote the entry in wrong or whether we didn't make a deposit or things like that. This is where bank reconciliation goes beyond that, okay? So here is another list of all the checks that were written. Again, ignore the word canceled checks. And yeah, so these are all the checks that we have written out so far in the company. Here is our bank statement, okay? So we have our ending balance right here, and we have all of our deposits right here, and all of our checks are written right here. And wrong. This is all of our fees that happened. This is all of our checks that we've written, and here's all of our deposits that we've incurred, and here is all of our interest. Down here we have our cash ledger. Okay, so this is what we see in our general ledger. This is what our way of us keeping track of what the money goes in and out of the bank. And then here we have our check register as well as our deposit slips, okay? And then lastly, your table to enter your information in, okay? So again, I'm going to go ahead and start on the cash side. All right, so where do I find the ending balance in the books, in our books on the cash side?
Your very last entry.
Your very last entry is correct. So let's go ahead and scroll down. So here for August 31st, what is my last entry say?
$2,399.
$23,995.79 is correct.
Oh. You can't forget the cents, okay?
No, yeah, you can't. You can never forget the cents. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and indicate that amount right here at the top. Hopefully it's not blacked out. Okay, good. So here, I'm going to go ahead and acknowledge that I have this amount in my bank. Or I'm supposed to have this amount in my cash register. So $23,995.79. What the heck happened to it? Okay. Okay, I don't know why it's on this side. That's why I need to fix these little tables because... Okay, there you go. So 23,995.79 is what we're going to start off, okay? So what is the first thing I'm going to recognize when I'm going to be adding into my account?
Your deposit.
Okay, try again.
No.
What side are we working on?
We're working on the
We're
cash.
on the, bless you.
Thank you. Okay, so
Oh,
ACH
bravo.
and your interest.
Yes.
Okay, so let's go ahead and look up at the top of our bank statement because that would tell us what interest that we've collected so far. And here we have at the bottom, ACH was for $550 and interest was $1237.22. So let's go ahead and screenshot that real quick. And let's scroll down here and add that in here. So my ACH was
72.
No, my ACH was only 550. And my interest was interest is 1,237.22. Okay, so can I get a total of this amount right here?
1787.22.
So we got a total of 17. What was it?
87.
87.22. Okay, and I think I need
22.
to unveil all of this with black. Okay, there you go. Okay, so this is what we're going to be adding to this number above here. So 1787.22. Okay. What else do we need to add in here? Or sorry, not add. What else do we need to recognize in here?
Service charge, NSF, and return
And
checks.
to subtract service charge and fees and stuff.
So service,
The fees.
NSF, and what was the last one? We returned a
Return.
check.
Checks? Yeah.
Okay. So here, let's go ahead and look at how much each one was being charged for in our bank statement. So usually you would normally find it at the top. So here we see we got a service charge for $50. We have a return check for $10, and we wrote a bad check. So that because it was such for a large amount, we are unable. This whole entire check was actually bounced back. Okay. So right here we indicated here that this was return check for number 195. So we got charged on top of that, and the bank didn't accept this $850. So let's go ahead and record that down here. So we didn't have an NSF, we had a return charge. Check number, what was it, 185? Okay, so here,
Yes.
how much was the service fee? I think it was $50. And the return charge was $10. And then lastly, this one, the whole entire check amount was for $850. So can someone tell me what the total of this is?
910.
Sorry, 910?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so here I'm going to report that this is going to be a negative $910. All right, so then knowing all that information so far, let's go ahead and calculate what the adjustment is on the cash ledger. So we started off with 23,995. Okay. So 23,995.79.
Got $24,873.01.
Okay, let's wait for the others as well. Did everyone get that same exact number?
Uh, 24,873.01. Is that what you said?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
So we got, what was it, 24?
873.
87.
On 487 3.01. Okay, good. All right. Now let's go ahead and check out this side. So in the bank, we need to start off with our ending balance. What is our ending balance in the bank? Let's scroll up to our bank. What is the ending balance in our bank?
24, 9.
594.72.
Okay, good. So in our bank, we already started at 24. Okay, so bank is going to start off with, okay, hold on, I need to, so here we're going to start off with 24,594.72 is our number that we're going to start off with.
Yes.
Okay, good. So let me see if I can move this over.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Okay. So what is the first thing we need to add into our bank?
Deposits.
Yes, now it's deposits. So let's go ahead and let's look at here. Okay, the first thing you want to determine is, first off, what is the total amount of deposits you have? You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 deposits. Okay, you're supposed to have 5 deposits, but let's go look in our bank statement. And what do we recognize in deposits? We only have 4. Okay. And generally, it's usually the one that you add last. So in this case, if you you can look at it, it's just making sure that 430, 890, 1281, and 1670 has gone through. And let's go ahead and validate that. So yes, 430, 890, 1281, and 1670 has gone through. The only one that hasn't gone through is my $400. Okay, so
Yes.
I'm going to go ahead and write my deposit here. For $400 has not gone through. All right,
Okay.
and then that should give me a total here of $400 to
400.
add. Okay. Now, what is the next thing I need to look for?
Outstanding checks.
Outstanding checks. So I'm going to make sure I'm going to write here less OOS. Okay, so let's go ahead and look at our check register. And here, if you notice, I wrote, let's see, let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 checks, okay? And they all start with 871. Okay, wait, no. We have one of them is for 846. Then we start here with 872, 873, 874, all the way to 881. Okay, so let's go ahead and go in our bank and let's go ahead and check to see what is there. So as you can see, the first one that we saw is definitely not the 846. So we know that one for sure is not there. Here we see 72, 73, 74. Oh, 75 is missing. Okay. 876, 78, 76, 77, 78 is missing. 80 and 81 is missing. So we got like 5 checks missing. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's look at that again. So we're missing 846. Okay. We're missing 846. Okay. We are missing we're missing 875. Okay. We're missing 8
No.
We're missing 878. And we're also missing 80 and 81. Okay? So I'm going to go down to my little thing over here. So here I'm missing 846. I'm also missing hold on. So hold on. Let's go ahead and go back. So which one? Which check did we bounce back?
846.
Oh wait, return check 195. Okay, so no, that has nothing to do with it. Okay, so we're missing 846. Okay, we're missing 875. Right?
79.
We're missing 87. Okay, hold on. 875. We're missing check number 87.
879.
Is it 9 or 8? Let's double check.
9.
We have 878, right?
Let's see. Here we recorded 876, 877, 879. So we're missing 878.
Okay. What is 8?
Okay, so yeah, so 878. We're also missing 880
80 and 81.
and 881. Okay, so let's go ahead and solve for each amount. So check number 4 or 846 was for what amount? 300.
320.
Good. I don't know why these are so messed up. Hold on. Let me try to adjust this, see if it will fix it. Okay, so anyways, I don't know what is wrong with this.
Possessed.
There you go. Okay. So 46 was for 320. All right, what's next?
$49.21.
$49.21. And then what's next?
$275
Even.
even.
And then what's next?
401.
Did you say 401?
Yes.
All right, 401. And then what was the last check written? What's the last check
I
written
didn't
for?
see.
Oh. So for
196 or 186 50.
186.50. Mm-hmm. All right. Can I get a calculated total amount here?
1256.71.
We got 12. Say that again. 1256.
1256.71.
All right. Can I get an agreement for someone else? Is that what everyone else got?
I'm recalculating because I had something different.
Okay.
Okay, this is my second time round, and I've got $1,231.71.
That's what I got.
231.
1231.
Okay. And that's what Andrea got. David, you want to recalculate?
I'm doing that right now. 1231.71.
Yeah.
Yep, 1231.71. All right, so let's go ahead and calculate this. If we're going to start off with 24,594, is that right? 24,594 and 72 cents. And we are
I'm gonna
we're going to add
Add
the $400. And then we're gonna subtract the 1231.71 cents. And what do you get?
23,763.01.
Yes, we got 23 763 01.
01.
Okay, so let's compare. Let's compare our numbers. We did not match. So there's something that's wrong. We are missing something. And if you go ahead and subtract the difference between here, so if you subtract 23 from the 24,873.01, you're gonna get a total of $111 difference. No, 1,011.
Yeah.
1,000 and
yeah,
1,100. Okay. So that's a big discrepancy that we're looking for. Okay. So we're looking for it could be either on this side or on this side. We don't know. So we're gonna have to figure it out. All right. So this is where we gotta actually dig into our cash ledger in our bank statement. Now, obviously, the bank statement could have recorded it wrong. Okay. But I'm gonna double check my my banking system first. Okay, so I'm gonna check that my books are okay first. So I'm gonna match all of my checks and all of my deposits as well, just to make sure that those are correct. So if my first check was for 320. Okay, that's good. The next, so we started with 320. Good, that's there. Now the next thing that happened was nothing.
340.
Okay, nothing happened here. I don't know why that's there. Next is 340. That means we deposited 340. Did we deposit 340? No, we didn't. We were supposed to deposit 430. And let's see what our let's see what our banks say. It recorded it as 430.
430.
So here we already found our first discrepancy right here. We recorded it wrong on our end. So therefore, if we record it in our books, okay? So what's the difference? What is 430 minus 340? What is how much?
$100.
It's $100 difference.
From 430 and 340?
Yeah, 430 minus 330.
Oh,
Oh, 340?
Yes,
$90?
$90. Okay. Now, whose mistake was that on? Was that on our mistake or was that on the bank side?
It's our mistake on the cash side.
Yes. So therefore, we need to add that money back, right? We need to actually, let's see. Let's think about it. We're supposed to subtract that money out, right? In our deposit, it's saying that we've increased it more, right? So in our side, we made the mistake, so we need to add back that money. Okay? Because in our calculations, it was valid that we had that extra money. So we need to write here for the difference is going to be $90. So here, I'm going to say error. Wait, let me try to think. We're trying to fix the error that we
It's
made.
an entry error.
It's on our side. It's an entry. Yeah, we were supposed to. We're supposed to take out more. We're supposed to take out 99. We're supposed to. Let me see. I'm trying to think. So if we on the bank side recorded as 430, right? But we recorded as wrong. So I'm trying to think. Do we subtract or do we add?
We add.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna write here error. And It's an error on my deposit. So therefore, I'm supposed to have $90 more. No, I'm supposed to subtract $90
Well,
more.
you're gonna subtract it, but we had it at 430.
Right, but because mine recorded at 340, it's supposed to be 430. So therefore, I'm
Right.
supposed to increase my
Yeah,
cash.
you're gonna increase it, right?
So therefore, my discrepancy is $90. Okay. So now let's recalculate this. Is anyone recalculating that?
Oh,
Is anybody recalculating this new total right here? What is 550?
Yeah, well, the new total is 1877.22.
Good. Thank you. All right. So 817.
I wasn't sure if anybody could hear me. I keep going on and off, and
Okay.
it's,
Okay.
it's
Okay.
a bad internet day.
Perfect. Okay, so again, that means we need to fix this and our total here is going to be different. Okay,
Yes.
so good.
Okay, so minus 910,
Mm-hmm.
we get 967.22. Oh, wait a minute, plus our original, the balance, ending balance. Hang on. What was our ending balance again?
23,995.
Okay. 23,995.79, right?
Correct.
Okay. Plus, now we have 1877.22,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
then minus 910,
Mm-hmm.
at $24,963.01.
Okay, good.
mhm.
So we get this total now. Now, they still don't match because we're still
Yeah, no,
off by how much?
1,020.
1,020. Okay, so we need to find that $1,020. Okay, so now let's go ahead and finish where we left off. Okay, so here we are validating our check register, right? So we solved it right here that we had the error here. So I'm gonna
Yes.
go ahead and highlight. I'm gonna highlight this one saying this is my error right here. Okay, just so then I know. Okay, so the next thing is I wrote a check for $50. Is that right? Yes, I wrote my check for $50. Good. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to validate. I deposited $500 here, and then I deposited $389 here. Let's go ahead and double check that. So here's my 501 plus my 389, and that gives me a grand total of 890. So that is correct.
Yes.
Okay, so good. I have made my deposit right there. Now the next thing is I wrote two checks for $150 here and a $20 here. Let's go ahead and see if we did that. Yes, $150 and $20. Okay. Now let's continue on forth. Now I made a deposit here for $431 plus $850 plus $545. Now let's go ahead and validate those. Okay, so here is my 431 plus my 850 gives me a grand total of 1281. So that's done. And then here is my 545. Okay, so I haven't deposited my 545 yet. It's still in here. Okay? So
Okay.
good. I have that. That's for surely done and calculated. Okay? Then I wrote my check for $49.21 and then another $200. So here yes, good. Those are my checks right there. All right, and then let me see, where are we? We're here. Now my next deposit is going to be for $500 and for $625. If I scroll down
Yes.
here, do I have that?
Yes.
Yes, I have it here. Okay,
100.
and does it calculate to 1670?
No.
It should. 1670? Yeah, it should.
Yes, you got it. Yeah,
Yes, it
daily
does.
Yes.
545, yeah.
Yeah, so good. That means I've cleared out all that and that's correct. So all of these are correct. Okay. So now I reach here. I wrote a check for 560. Is that correct? Yes, I wrote a check for 560. Now the next thing it's going to ask you is we made another deposit for $575. Okay? And let's check our register. Do we even have that on there? No, we didn't record that $575.
No.
Okay? All we recorded was this $400 and we made that deposit. So let's go back up here. So we
Yes.
have here 575 and I'm going to highlight that another color. Okay? So I'm going to highlight that blue. And then again, we have another $625 that we've deposited, right? Because the deposit that we made was only $400. So that's weird. So if you add this together, what do you get? What is 575 plus 625?
Yeah, 1,200.
1,020,
Say that again. 1020?
1,200,
1200. Okay,
1200.
so 625
1,200.
620, okay, hold on, 625 plus 575, okay, so we have 1200. Good. Now this
Yes.
is money that we have not deposited, right? It's still in our hands. So what we're going to do is now, does the bank know that we have money on our hands?
No.
No,
No, they don't. So therefore, we need to put here that we have cash on our hands, and we need to subtract,
What's your book balance? Right.
right? Because in our books, we have that amount. It's included already.
Right.
But in the bank doesn't know that, so we need to subtract it out of our bank.
Right.
Okay? So here I'm going to recognize this as cash on hand. When it's visible, of course. Okay? What is it? I was going to do this one, right? So the bank doesn't know that we have cash on our hands. Because, let me see this. Actually, let me see this real quick. The bank doesn't know that we have this much money on our hands. So, therefore, we need to add it onto their bank side because they don't know that we have this money on our hands. So, in other words, we haven't made a deposit yet. Okay? And so, therefore, this total is going to be, let me make that black again. So, this was for how much? It was for $1,200, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good. So we haven't made the deposit yet. So that means in our books, we've already calculated that we deposited already. In their books, they haven't recognized it yet. So this value is going to be no longer 400, it's going to be 12. 12 plus 4 is 1600. Okay. All right, and now let's recalculate this. So if we started off with 494, 24
And we minus what?
594 72, and we're going to add 1600, okay, and we're going to minus our total here for 1231.71.
24, 96601.
I didn't get that.
24,96301, which balance?
Yes. So we found our discrepancy and we made sure that this would happen. So 24,96301. Okay, and they both balance. So we found our discrepancy. We found that we still had cash in our hands that we haven't deposited yet. Okay.
Okay.
Here we found that we made a mistake and we wrote the less amount. So we need to add that money back in here. Okay. We need to add it in. So then we're supposed to increase our cash, right? We made a deposit for 340, but instead it was for 430. So we need to make sure that our books is added up to that extra $90. Okay. So here, and that is what happens when you see a more complicated example. And they match. Okay.
Okay.
All
And
right.
who do you
Yes.
turn this into?
Say
And
that
who do you
again.
turn this into?